Hello friends, so we are here with a new video of revision series, and we will try to complete all the important schemes, all the important reports and all the important international organization in this video. We will also try to learn some of the tricks for some of the groups which are regularly asked and which have so many countries and it is hard to remember. So some tricks also we will try to learn which you can inculcate. So let's start with scheme, then we will move towards international relation. So the first scheme is Namaste, National Action for Mechanized Sanitation System. Implementing agency, two ministries are there: Social Justice and Empowerment, Housing and Urban Affairs. Important facts are to eliminate the unsafe and undignified practice of manual scavenging, and target of zero fatality in sanitation work, provide alternate employment to manual scavengers. Manual scavengers die in, as we know that even when India is becoming a big economic powerhouse, but still every year manual scavengers die, and with a terrible condition. Even if they want to leave manual scavenging and do some other thing, they don't have a requisite skill to do so, and banks are not ready to give them loan. So they again return to the same thing. And one of the biggest employer of manual scavenging practice was Indian Railway, and then came the bio toilets to reduce that. Okay. And there is also a caste angle attached to it, that majority are from the scheduled caste community, so it is also seen as something related to untouchability. Okay. So the target is 500 Amrut cities are targeted in the first phase, while funding is from National Safai Karamchari Financial Development Corporation. Okay, याद रखना. Namaste is for to give a gratitude to manual scavengers कि बस आपका हो गया, आप अब रिहेबिलिटेट होइए, अच्छा काम करिए, और आपके साथ जितना भी कष्ट हुआ उसके लिए हम नमस्कार करके माफ़ी मांगते हैं, ऐसा कुछ याद कर लीजिए. ठीक है, ये मैकेनाइज्ड सैनिटेशन इकोसिस्टम्स है. दिस कैन बी वन ऑफ द वेज. स्माइल, सपोर्ट फॉर मार्जिनलाइज्ड इंडिविजुअल फॉर लाइवलीहुड एंड एंटरप्राइज. स्माइल, so it is executed by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Usually it is observed that in the prelims questions, what UPSC does is they will try to make the department or ministry which is related to scheme, they tweak with that. So be very careful. 80% of the time that ministry will be wrong. Okay, so be very vigilant. Smile scheme covers welfare measures for both transgender person and person who are engaged in the act of begging, with focus on rehabilitation, provision of medical facilities, counseling, education, skill development, economic linkages, etc., with the support of state government, local urban bodies, voluntary organization, community-based organization. Okay, putting a smile on the face of transgender person and the beggars. Rashtriya Vayosri Yojana, as the name suggests, Vayosri means something related to the senior citizen. So it is executed by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment along with a PSU known as ALIMCO, Alimco also people say. So a central sector scheme. This is the important point here. It is not a centrally sponsored scheme, but it is a central sector scheme funded from the Senior Citizen Welfare Fund. All unclaimed amounts from small saving accounts, PPF, EPF, जो भी unclaimed रह जाता है are transferred to this fund. Provides assistive living devices like hearing aid हो गया, artificial dentures, walking stick, everything which senior citizen mostly require. Then comes the PM Daksh Yojana. So it is implemented by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Earlier, all the schemes that we are reading about is related to social justice and empowerment. So it is a national action plan for skilling marginalized person covering SCs, OBCs, EBCs, DNTs, DNTs मतलब वो notified tribes से होते हैं, they sanitation workers including waste pickers. Okay, so दक्ष योजना trying, दक्षता क्या होती है? दक्षता is something, some skill if you want to develop, so it is directly related to the Hindi word दक्षता, उसी से PM दक्ष, दक्ष बनाना, so इससे आपको याद रहना चाहिए. Then comes the SEED, full form है Scheme for Economic Empowerment of Denotified, Nomadic, Semi-Nomadic Communities Scheme. Okay, and implemented by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. करता क्या है ये? It aims to give free coaching for competitive exam, health insurance and financial assistance to these communities. क्या क्या education मतलब competitive examination if they want to prepare, then free coaching will be provided, health insurance and financial assistance. To whom? To denotified, nomadic, semi-nomadic communities. So the name of the scheme is SEED. Don't confuse it with some financial thing, seed fund, etc. Then comes MPLETS. Once a question has been already asked by UPSC. MPLETS, full form is Member of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme, implemented by Ministry of Social Justice, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, MOSPI. MOSPI, ठीक है. It is a central sector scheme again to enable MPs to recommend development work in their constituencies. The basic difference is that in centrally sponsored, the budget, the funding is shared by both central and state government. In both the schemes, common thing is that it is implemented by the state government. Total 5 crore rupees are given per annum in 2 installments of 2.5 crore each, and these funds are non-lapsable. This was asked in the question. District collector is the supervising authority and has to inspect at least 10% of the work under implementation. This was also part of the statement. Then comes GEM, full form is Government E-Marketplace Portal. It is part of Ministry of Commerce and Industry. This you can forget, so remember it. GEM portal is part of Ministry of Commerce and Industry. It's an online marketplace. Technical support has been provided by National E-Governance Division under Ministry of IT and Electronics. Portal for government procurement, and it can be used by either center, state, PSUs, etc. Private players cannot be buyers, but they can sell here. Okay, so the private players cannot buy products from here, but they can sell their products. For all central ministries, there is a target of 25% procurement from MSME. So it is related to the procurement by the government from the private people. Okay, anybody can sell, anybody can go and sell their products, and the priority is given to MSMEs. The target is 25% for central ministries. One district, one product, ODOP, and it is being implemented by Ministry of Commerce and Ministry of Food Processing Industry. So you have to remember that Ministry of Food Processing Industry is also part of this to realize the potential of a district and make them competitive production of a single good. Just in UP, you would have seen that in Aligarh it is famous for making locks, Kannauj is famous for making perfumes, Saharanpur is famous for wooden furniture. So they had also started one district, one product. So to make that product a niche product and develop an ecosystem to provide them a structure so that they can export, they can expand their business. Now the scheme has been operationally merged with the district as export hub scheme. अब इसको merge कर दिया गया है to district as export hub scheme. Then comes ONDC. So much in news because of the potential ability to break any kind of monopoly in the e-commerce, digital commerce sector. The beginning has been seen in food delivery system. So because of that, it was very much in news. Open network for digital commerce, started by not Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, but Ministry of Commerce. It will democratize e-commerce by providing small kirana shop owners the facility to digitally deliver their goods. Then comes the Nikshay Poshan Yojana. It is being implemented by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and it is related to supporting TB patients with a direct benefit transfer for their nutritional needs. So TB is a big menace for the country, and to deal with it, Nikshay Poshan Yojana has been started. Then comes National Suicide Prevention Strategy, started by again Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and the thing that they want to do is to counsel the individual and alleviate social stigma related to mental health issue. Kiran Helpline, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment to tackle stress, anxiety, etc. So Kiran Helpline is related to stress, anxiety, and Ministry of Social Justice has started this. Then comes Manodarpan portal, Ministry of Education, psychological support to students, teacher, and family. As you can guess from the name itself, Mano matlab man, and the psychology is deeply related to this man. And the thing which you have to remember is that it is being started by Ministry of Education. Then comes the Swamitra scheme. Swamitra scheme is started by the Ministry of Panchayati Raj. They will implement it, and it includes a land assessment survey by drones and 3D mapping to grant title deeds to their owners and create a reliable, accurate proof of ownership via property card. So having this a digital kind of database for the ownership, because we do not have conclusive ownership of right in the country. Conclusive ownership of right, if we will provide, then if there is a kind of litigation between two parties, then government will fight case for the person who is the owner. Okay, so government will defend that. Now only the transfer of land is registered. In registry only transfer of land is there. Conclusive ownership of right is not there. So the first step is to provide to have a digital record, to have accurate information, and then the second step could be that it will reduce litigation to huge number if that will happen. Then comes the Jal Jeevan Mission, one of the flagship scheme, and started by Jal Shakti Ministry, and it provides tapped water supply to every rural home by 2024. Pani Samiti of villagers to decide amount to be paid for water consumption, keeping in find the socio-economic condition of the user. Okay, 55 liters of water per person per day. This is a data which you can remember. Okay, let's just have an idea. More than 50% rural households have been covered with a piped connection till now, and it is a centrally sponsored scheme with a 50-50 fund sharing for most states and 90-10 for hilly states. Then comes the Mission Sujalam. Mission Sujalam is also started by Ministry of Jal Shakti, and it was a kind of 100-day campaign as part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebration to create more and more open defecation free plus villages by undertaking wastewater management at village level, particularly through creation of a million soak pits and also other grey water management activities. Then comes PM Swanidhi scheme. PM Swanidhi scheme started by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. So it provides street vendors a kind of collateral free loans. It was done in the COVID time specifically, up to rupees 10,000 to street vendors for their working capital needs. SIDBI is the implementing agency, and credit guarantee is provided by the government. Then comes Bharat Tap Initiatives and Nirmal Jal Prayas, again by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, to provide low flow taps and sanitary ware to reduce water consumption. Then comes the Padhe Bharat campaign by Ministry of Education, 100-day reading campaign up to grade 8. So the learning level, to improve the learning level, Padhe Bharat campaign has been started, because the reading level of the students is below par, which can be observed from the Pratham organized ASER survey. Then comes the NEET and National Educational Alliance for Technology by Ministry of Education to provide technical books in regional languages. So to provide best and EdTech solutions to the students across the country, AICT is the implementing partner. Then comes PM Shri School, Ministry of Education, to upgrade and develop more than 14,500 schools across the country. Modern environmentally sustainable infrastructure would be provided. Then comes Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, Ministry of Education, to engage faculty and students of higher education institutes in finding solutions to developmental challenges in rural areas. As the name suggests, Unnat Bharat, so to prosper, to progress India, and which is the cornerstone to make India prosper, is rural. And how it will be done? Through the engagement of the intelligentsia, through the engagement of the researchers, faculties, etc. Then comes a National Means Cum Merit Scholarship Scheme, started by again Ministry of Education, and the objectives are to award scholarship to meritorious students of EWS category, prevent dropout post class 8. These are given to students of class 9 to 12 whose annual parental income is less than 3.5 lakh rupees. 12,000 rupees per annum is provided via DBT, digital direct benefit transfer. Then comes Shresht, scheme for residential education for students in high school in targeted areas, implemented by Ministry of Education and Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. The aim is to provide high quality education for meritorious but poor scheduled caste students in CBSE affiliated reputed residential school across the country. You would have heard about एकलव्य रेजिडेंशियल स्कूल. सो इससे कुछ मिलता जुलता ये श्रेष्ठ स्कीम है. इट इज़ फॉर द शेड्यूल कास्ट students coming from scheduled caste background, and through a national entrance test which will be conducted for the meritorious students, so that they can have social mobility and they can prosper. Then comes Yuva, young upcoming and versatile authors, Ministry of Education via National Book Trust. So you would have seen that writing, reading, this habit is decreasing. So through Yuva program, Ministry of Education and National Book Trust is trying to provide a thrust to train budding authors below the age of 30 and to develop a stream of world-class authors. Then comes RAMP, that is raising and accelerating MSME performance. Ministry of MSME is implementing it. It provides MSME with access to credit, market and better governance process. Then comes Z, zero defect, zero. Zero defect, zero effect. Ministry of MSME certification scheme to motivate MSME to produce zero defect, zero effect product. It will reduce wastages, save energy and be sustainable for human and environment health. So one of the downsides of MSMEs is that the environmental degradation, because the practices that they are implementing is most of the time not sustainable. So a zero defect, zero effect is one of the initiative to support that. Then comes PLI scheme for auto sector. Ministry of Heavy Industry launched in 2021 to propose financial incentives to boost domestic manufacturing of advanced automotive technology products and attract investment. The scheme incentivizes only those eligible AAT products for which a minimum of 50 domestic value addition is achieved. It is a production linked, so it is based on the value addition, the amount of the product that you will generate. So it is linked to that. So it wants to incentivize the level of production. That is why PLI schemes were launched. Outcome based. Then comes PM Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, PM Suraksha Bima Yojana and Atal Pension Yojana, all by Ministry of Finance. Jeevan Jyoti Bima is a term life insurance, as the name suggests, Jeevan, so a term life insurance is there. of 2 lakh rupees at annual premium of rupees 330. Premium इधर उधर हो सकता है, but ठीक है. UPSC civil services don't ask this. EPFU may ask this. Suraksha Bima Yojana provides compensation in case of an accident, and Atal Pension Yojana is managed by PFRDA, which has stated that income taxpayers cannot avail this scheme. So Atal Pension Yojana is not available for all. They may give you a statement like this, but it is not available for everyone because taxpayers are not allowed. Then comes PM Vaya Vandana Yojana और Senior Citizen Saving Scheme, दोनों एक साथ देख लेते हैं. Where again वयो वृद्ध और ये सब तो it's related to senior citizen by Ministry of Finance. Vayo Vandana Yojana is implemented via LIC, and Senior Citizen Savings Scheme saw deposit limit increase to 30 lakhs in budget 2023. All are like saving related schemes. Then comes Mission Vatsalya, and Vatsalya से आप थोड़ा समझ जाओगे कि ये बच्चों से रिलेटेड या कुछ हो सकता है. Ministry of Women and Child Development is the implementing agency. Then State Adoption Resource Agency is also here. SARA, Kara and SARA. Kara होता सेंट्रल सेक्टर पे, सारा स्टेट लेवल पे. To foster a sensitive ecosystem for the development of children and ensure their happy childhood, to assist state and union territories in delivering the mandate of the Juvenile Justice Act 2015 and 2030 SDG goals. Under the mission, Vatsalya portal will be developed that will cater to the needs of vulnerable, missing, orphan, abandoned children. Mission Vatsalya scheme is a roadmap to achieve development and child protection priorities aligned with the SDG, and it lays emphasis on child rights, advocacy, and awareness. So it's basically related with the orphans, with the vulnerable children, their protection, their rights, their provide them justice. So this kind of thing is ensured through Mission Vatsalya. With strengthening of the juvenile justice care and protection system with the motto to leave no child behind. Mission Vatsalya scheme supports the children through non-institutional care under private aided sponsorship, where interested sponsor, individual, institution, company, banks, anybody can provide assistance to children in difficult circumstances. So they can also take funds from private sector. Non-institutional care is being provided. Mission Shakti, as the name suggests, Shakti, so women. So Ministry of Women and Child Development. It is a mission mode scheme aimed at strengthening intervention for women's safety, security, and empowerment. It has two sub schemes. One is Sambal for safety and security of women, includes components of one-stop center and Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. दोनों बहुत important. Also has a Nari Adalats to facilitate gender justice and quick dispute resolution. Then comes Samarthya. The components consisting of erstwhile schemes of Ujawala, there is Ujala, there is Ujwala, there is Ujawala. So Ujwala is a kind of shelter homes. Sadargiri and working women hostels have been included with modification. अब सब समर्थ्य में आ गया. In addition, the existing schemes of National Crutch Scheme for Children of Working Mothers and Pradhan Mantri Matritva Vandana Yojana under umbrella ICDS have also been included. So Samarthya mein they have included all these schemes: Ujwala, Swadhargiri, Crutch Scheme, Matru Vandana Yojana. Everything has been, working women hostel has been included and made a component of Samarthya. So there is Sambal. Sambal में आ गया वन स्टॉप सेंटर, बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ, नारी अदालत, और सबको एक साथ में मिशन शक्ति बोलते हैं. देन कम्स द नेशनल टेक्निकल टेक्सटाइल मिशन हैविंग अ वाइड यूज, implemented by Ministry of Textiles. Technical textile products are manufactured for non-aesthetic purposes, where function utility is the primary criteria. Technical textile includes textiles for automotive application, medical textiles, geotextiles, agro-textiles, protective clothing. Example के लिए hazmat suits, bulletproof vest, etc. India aims to be a global leader in technical textile and reduce its import dependence. Then comes PM Mitra, Mega Integrated Textile Region and Apparel. It is related to Ministry of Textile. Aims to integrate the entire textile value chain from spinning, weaving, processing, dyeing, printing to garment manufacturing at one location. Scheme is inspired by the 5F that was given by the Honorable Prime Minister, which says farm to fiber to factory to fashion to foreign. It can be used in the mains examination. Because India is competing hard with countries like Bangladesh in the textile sector. The Noida is known as city of apparel. So, and in southern India, Tirupur is one of the famous centers for the same. So we want to become a global leader, and PM Mitra scheme is one of the initiative for the same. Then comes the PM Ujjwala Yojana, Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, one of the flagship schemes, provides LPG connection to poor households, benefits human and environmental health. More than 9 crore new LPG connections have been rolled out under the scheme. 99.8% household in India now have access to LPG. The connection is issued in the name of a woman, this is important, who is above 18 in the household. Family income should be BPL as determined by the respective state government. Not for everyone, for BPL. PM Janaushadhi Yojana, Ministry of Chemical and Fertilizer, not Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, provides quality medicine at affordable price. PM Devine, Development Initiative for Northeast Scheme, Ministry of Development of Northeast Region and Northeast Council. It will fund projects related to infrastructure, social development, generation of livelihood opportunity in the northeastern India. Under the PM Devine scheme, projects can be recommended by center and northeast states as well as, but priority will be given to projects posed by the states. Then comes the Vigyan Jyoti scheme, Department of Science and Technology, Ministry of Science and Technology. Partner is also Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti, Ministry of Education. Launched in 100 rural schools to encourage girls to pursue STEM, Science and Technology, Engineering, Mathematics. As the partnership of girls in STEM is still, it is increasing, but we have to go miles. Hand-holding by government right from class 9th up to the PhD level. Vigyan Jyoti scheme. Then comes Operation AHAT or AAST, Railway Protection Force. Deployment of teams on long distance train routes to curb human trafficking. So in long distance train routes, it has been observed that they are used for human trafficking. Specifically the region of Bengal is notorious for the same. The level of human trafficking in state of Bengal and the surrounding areas is higher than the national average. Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, National Health Authority, attached office of Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, is implementing it. It will provide unique 14-digit health ID. How many digits? 14-digit health ID to each patient and a portal to digitally store all their medical records. DigiDoctor will make it easy to find the right doctor. Appointment, payment of fee, prescription can all be made. Telemedicine and e-pharmacy services will be also available. So providing last mile health services to everyone to reach to every nook and corner. Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission is one of the steps to provide the same. Then comes PM Vikas. Caution, similar new scheme was also announced in budget 2023, but it is different and by MSME ministry. So this is a different ministry, PM Vikas. Ministry of Minority Affairs का ये प्रधानमंत्री कौशल को काम कार्यक्रम has now been named as प्रधानमंत्री विरासत का संवर्धन PM Vikas scheme. The integrated scheme converges 5 erstwhile scheme of the ministry जैसे सीखो और कमाओ, उस्ताद, हमारी धरोहर, नई रोशनी, नई मंजिल. नई रोशनी, नई मंजिल were related to the minority women's. Ustad was related to the artisan. सीखो और कमाओ भी also of the minorities, to provide them the funds, to requisite funds to develop and to scale their business, etc., to empower the minority women's. This PM Vikas is an umbrella scheme in which everything, now it has become Pradhan Mantri Virasat Ka Samvardhan, Ministry of Minority Affairs. मिलिट्री एक्सरसाइज देख लेते हैं. इंडिया एंड ऑस्ट्रेलिया आर्मी जो है वो है अस्त्र हिंद, ये तो आप याद कर ही लोगे. नेवी है ऑसिंडेक्स. ऐसी चीजों देखना है जहां पे डिफिकल्टी होगी. जैसे इंडिया एंड बांग्लादेश आर्मी संप्रति, क्या है संप्रति. नेवी है इन बीएन कॉर्पेट. एयरफोर्स है टेबल टॉप एक्सरसाइज. दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट. टेबल टॉप एक्सरसाइज किस किस के बीच में होता है? इंडिया एंड बांग्लादेश के बीच में होता है. देन कम्स इंडिया एंड चाइना. आर्मी के बीच में होता है हैंड इन हैंड. देखा, एक तो तनातनी रहती है, दे आर फेयर्स राइवलरी, तो हाथों में हाथ डाल के दे आर looking into each other's eye, India and China army. Then comes India and France army का exercise शक्ति, नेवी वरुणा, एयरफोर्स गरुड़ा. आर्मी शक्ति, नेवी वरुणा, एयरफोर्स गरुड़ा. दिस यू हैव टू रिमेम्बर. इंडिया एंड फ्रांस आर्मी है शक्ति, नेवी है वरुणा, एयरफोर्स है गरुड़ा. ठीक है, अब इतना तो गरुड़ इज एयर, वरुणा इज नेवी, शक्ति इज आर्मी. ठीक है, बट यू हैव टू रिमेम्बर ये फ्रांस से रिलेटेड है. इंडियन इंडोनेशिया आर्मी गरुड़ शक्ति, गरुड़ शक्ति. इंडोनेशिया के तो इवन इन द एयरलाइन दी गरुड़ा is there, so उससे आप याद रखोगे. बट कंफ्यूज, you should not become confused that only Garuda exercise of Indonesia, but Garuda Shakti is there. And only Garuda is Air Force, Garuda Shakti is Army, India, Indonesia. Navy, Indo Corporate. India and Japan, Army, Dharma Guardian. India and Japan, Dharma Guardian. Navy exercise, GMX. Dharma Guardian से कर सकते हो. Japan is related to Buddhism and they say India is Tenjiku, the land of God. So for धर्म के guardian, India is the guardian of Buddhism. So उससे you can remember. Then comes India and Kazakhstan army, प्रबल दोस्तक. Exercise name is प्रबल दोस्तक. India and Kyrgyzstan army खंजर. थोड़ा याद भी रहे, किर्गिस्तान लगता ही है like a weaponry name. So India and Kyrgyzstan खंजर. Then comes India and Maldives army exercise equivalent. Exercise name is equivalent. India and Maldives army exercise name equivalent. Then comes India and Mongolia army exercise name is nomadic elephant. और army ही होगा. Mongolia is a landlocked country and famous for elephant. इस वजह से the name is nomadic elephant. India and Myanmar army exercise IMBEX, IMBEX. Navy exercise IMCOR, IMBEX and IMCOR. Okay, SIMBEX है, IMBEX है, कंफ्यूज नहीं होना है. इंडिया एंड नेपाल आर्मी सूर्य किरण. तो इससे थोड़ा सा यू कैन रिमेम्बर दैट अरुणाचल से सन जो है सबसे पहले इंडिया में दिखता है, सनराइजेज. एंड नेपाल देखिए ऐसे तो इट इज फार, बट थोड़ा सा रिमेम्बर कर सकते हैं सूर्य किरण. इंडिया एंड ओमान आर्मी एक्सरसाइज अल नगाह, नेवी एक्सरसाइज नसीम अल बहर, एयरफोर्स एक्सरसाइज ईस्टर्न ब्रिज 4. इसमें थोड़ा सा क्या होगा, दे विल राइट नसीम अल बहर एंड देयर विल बी Saudi Arabia as well in the option. So you have to remember Nasim al Bahar is related to Navy and India and Oman is the country. Army al Nagah and Navy is Nasim al Bahar. Okay. Air Force exercise Eastern Bridge. India and Russia important. Army Indra, Ind RA, Russian, Russia से याद रखना, Ind RA, RA से रशिया. ठीक है. Army. Navy Indra, Navy. सब इंदिरा से, इंदिरा नेवी. एयरफोर्स इंदिरा. इंडियन सेचेलिस आर्मी एक्सरसाइज लमित्य. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. द इंडियन सेचेलिस आर्मी एक्सरसाइज लमित्य. देन कम्स इंडियन श्रीलंका आर्मी एक्सरसाइज मित्र शक्ति. रिमेंबर दैट रामा एंड विभीषण were friends and he had helped him to defeat Ravana. So मित्र शक्ति श्रीलंका से आए थे. इंडियन श्रीलंका आर्मी एक्सरसाइज. Navy Slinex can be guessed. Then comes India and Thailand army exercises Maitri. Army exercises Maitri. Okay, you have to remember this. India, Thailand, Maitri. Navy exercise Indo-Thai Corporate. Air Force exercise Siam Bharat. Siam Bharat. Siam Bharat. India and UK army exercise Ajaya Warrior. United Kingdom से आपको अजया वॉरियर याद करने के लिए यू विल हैव टू लिंक, यू हैव टू मेक सम ट्रिक फॉर दिस. आई कुड नॉट फाइंड इट. दिस इज एक्सरसाइज फॉर यू. नेवी के लिए कोंकण. यू कैन सिंपली थिंक लाइक यूरोपियंस कमिंग फ्रॉम शिप एंड रेस्टिंग सन बाथिंग इन द कोंकण कोस्ट ऑफ गोवा. ओके. से इंडिया एंड यूके नेवी कोंकण. एयरफोर्स इंद्रधनुष 4. इंद्रधनुष 4. India and USA very important army युद्धाभ्यास and वज्र प्रहार. युद्धाभ्यास and वज्र प्रहार. Then comes Navy Malabar, Malabar multilateral. Air Force red flag, Air Force red flag. Malabar exercise is a multilateral exercise. Air Force red flag is India and USA. Army युद्धाभ्यास and वज्र प्रहार. युद्धाभ्यास and वज्र प्रहार. India and Vietnam army exercises win backs. There's some multilateral exercise, but they are not that important. Okay, Malabar exercise, you have to remember that India, USA and Japan. Okay, Samvedana, South Asian region nation. Then now we will move towards international relations. So first is BIMSTEC, Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation. ठीक है, PCS में तो they have directly asked कि BIMSTEC की full form क्या है, but here they will not ask you full form, but just remember. Founded in 1997 through Bangkok Declaration, headquarter is in Dhaka. चेयरमैन इज सेलेक्टेड इन अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर ऑफ मेंबर नेशन. ठीक है, जो पहले अल्फाबेट में है वो उसके बाद बन जाएगा. 7 मेंबर्स है बांग्लादेश, भूटान, इंडिया, नेपाल, श्रीलंका, म्यांमार, थाईलैंड. ठीक है, ऐसे तो आई थिंक you all know about the BIMSTEC countries, but there is a trick also. MBBS NIT. From M, Myanmar. From B, Bangladesh. B, Bhutan. Then S, Sri Lanka. N से नेपाल. I for India and T for Thailand. MBBS from NIT. ठीक है, this can be used. Aim is leveraging physical proximity. ठीक है, वर्ल्ड एम वेम तो उतना इंपॉर्टेंट है नहीं प्रीलिम्स के लिए. ठीक है, सो कम टू द नेक्स्ट. G20. G20 में यू हैव टू रिमेंबर द लोगो. Logo draws inspiration from the vibrant color of India's national flag, saffron, white and green and blue. It juxtaposes planet Earth with the lotus, India's national flower that reflects growth amid challenges. The Earth reflects India's pro-planet approach to life, one in perfect harmony with nature. Below the G20 logo is Bharat, written in the Devanagari script. The logo was decided after an open competition for the logo design organized by My Government portal. The theme of India's G20 presidency is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, or One Earth, One Family, One Future. It is drawn from the ancient Sanskrit text of the Maha-Upanishad. तो वसुधैव कुटुंबकम कहाँ से लिया गया है? अब a potential question Maha-Upanishad से. Theme affirms the value of all life, human, animal, plant and microorganisms and their interconnectedness on the planet Earth and in the wider universe. ठीक है, अब इसको और भी इन्होंने लपेटा है, बट उतना ये important है नहीं. Inception. It was founded in 1999 after the Asian financial crisis. It acts as a forum for the finance ministers and central bank governors to discuss global economic and financial issues. ठीक है, around 85% of the global GDP है इसमें, over 75% of the global trade, about 2/3 of the world population. अब थोड़ा देखते हैं G20 का. इसमें भी कुछ कुछ बने हुए हैं ट्रिक्स, मेमोनिक्स जो भी हैं. एक है फनी मेमोनिक्स हैं. गुरुजी सीता अब SSC FCI में जॉब करती है, बहुत बड़ा. ठीक है, गुरुजी सीता अब SSC FCI में जॉब करती है. G से जर्मनी, U से USA, R से रशिया, U से यूनाइटेड किंगडम, J से जापान, I से इंडिया, S से सऊदी अरेबिया, I से इंडोनेशिया, T से टर्की, ए से ऑस्ट्रेलिया. देन कम्स AB में A से अर्जेंटीना, B से ब्राज़ील, SSC में साउथ अफ्रीका, साउथ कोरिया एंड कनाडा. ठीक है, उसके बाद FCI में फ्रांस, चाइना एंड इटली. में हो गया मैक्सिको एंड यूरोपियन यूनियन. ठीक है, जॉब करती है का कुछ नहीं है, जस्ट टू मेक अ रिमेम्बरिंग लाइन. G7 के लिए भी कुछ है ऐसा, जूस विद गर्लफ्रेंड, पीते होगे वारन में, तो उस पे है. सो G7 का है J से जापान, U से USA, I से इटली, C से कनाडा, E से इंग्लैंड एंड गर्लफ्रेंड जर्मनी एंड फ्रांस. ठीक है, रशिया नहीं है, याद रखना. कम टू दी ग्लोबल फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन, थोड़ा सा देख लेते हैं. वर्ल्ड बैंक 1944 में बना था. 188 मेंबर कंट्रीज है. लार्जेस्ट शेयर होल्डर USA है. गोल्स है पॉवर्टी रिड्यूस करना, सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल, ये सब है. 12,000 स्टाफ्स आर देयर, 130 नेशंस, $223 बिलियन. ये सब उतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं. यूएसओ की वीटो पावर है और हेडक्वार्टर वाशिंगटन में. IMF 1944 में बना था. 188 मेंबर कंट्री. USA अगेन लार्जेस्ट स्टेक होल्डर है, इसका शेयर होल्डर है. ठीक है, मॉनेटरी स्टेबिलिटी गोल को अचीव करना है। यूएस के पास वेटो पावर है, वाशिंगटन में हेडक्वार्टर है। एशियन डेवलपमेंट बैंक 1967। जापान लार्जेस्ट शेयर होल्डर है, यूएस चाइना नहीं। रिड्यूस पॉवर्टी गोल है, ठीक है। नो वीटो पावर, पीजी का वीटो पावर नहीं है, शेयर पैसे पे डिपेंड करता है कितना कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हो। हेडक्वार्टर इज इन मनीला, फिलीपींस, ठीक है। एशियन डेवलपमेंट बैंक। देन कम्स एशियन इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंक 2015, 57 founding members. China is the largest shareholder. India is the second largest shareholder. Addresses Asia's infrastructure gap in planning. China to forego veto. Beijing is the headquarter, not Shanghai. AIB का हेडक्वार्टर कहाँ है? बीजिंग में, शंघाई में नहीं है। IMF इंटरनेशनल मॉनेटरी फंड, थोड़ा सा तो भी हमने देखा भी था। फॉर्मेशन है 1945 में, हेडक्वार्टर है वाशिंगटन में। इंडिया तो मेंबर होगा ही। फिर ये IMF बेल आउट है, थोड़ा इकोनॉमी का टॉपिक ज़्यादा हो गया। ब्रिक्स तो पता आपको, ब्राज़ील, रशिया, इंडिया, चाइना, साउथ अफ्रीका, ठीक है। खास इसमें कुछ है नहीं। न्यू डेवलपमेंट बैंक जो है वो ब्रिक्स का इनिशिएटिव है। NDB इज टू बी हेडक्वार्टर्ड इन शंघाई, नॉट बीजिंग, ठीक है। शंघाई कोऑपरेशन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, इसमें इंडिया पाकिस्तान शामिल हो गए थे, उतना याद रखना, ठीक है। और इसमें तुर्कमेनिस्तान नहीं है, तजाकिस्तान है, ठीक है। तुर्कमेनिस्तान नहीं है, तजाकिस्तान है, ये याद रखना आपको। बाकी सब है, सारे स्थान हैं, कजाकिस्तान, उज्बेकिस्तान, ये सब सारे हैं, बट तुर्कमेनिस्तान नहीं। मंगोलिया भी है, चाइना भी है, ठीक है, ये सब याद रखना। रैट्स इसका एक एसोसिएशन है। देन कम्स द गल्फ कोऑपरेशन काउंसिल। इसके मेंबर्स हैं बहराइन, कुवैत, ओमान, कतर, सऊदी अरेबियन, यूएई। तो एक बना हुआ ना पूरा अपना सऊदीया का प्लेट्यू, ठीक है, सऊदीया डेजर्ट। तो जो पूरा डेजर्ट में जितनी कंट्री है ना, बहराइन, कुवैत, ओमान, कतर, सऊदी, यूएई, सब है गल्फ कोऑपरेशन काउंसिल। हेडक्वार्टर रियाद में, सऊदी अरब में, ठीक है। न्यूज़ में रहता ही है हमेशा। ये देखो, ये पूरा है ना सऊदीया का। ये देखो, यहाँ पे ओमान है, ओमान यहाँ पे है, यूएई यहाँ पे है, फिर कतार है छोटा सा, बहरीन है, कुवैत है। कुवैत सबसे ऊपर है, ठीक है। सबसे पहले कहाँ है? ये कतर है। देखो, कतर का इधर भी ओपनिंग है, इधर भी, ओ सॉरी, ओमान का इधर भी ओपनिंग है, इधर भी, गल्फ ऑफ ओमान भी बोलते हैं इसलिए, ठीक है। यूएई है, फिर है कतार, कतार के बाद है बहराइन, बहराइन कुवैत, सऊदी अरब, सब है गल्फ कोऑपरेशन काउंसिल। आसियान है, आसियान के मेंबर याद करना कुछ कठिन बात है नहीं, देख लेंगे। लाओ, म्यांमार, वियतनाम, कंबोडिया, मलेशिया, थाईलैंड, सिंगापुर, इंडोनेशिया, ब्रुनेई, फिलीपींस। ये आप गलत नहीं कर सकते, उतना मुझे विश्वास है। ओपेक है, ठीक है, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ द पेट्रोलियम एक्सपोर्टिंग कंट्रीज। फाउंड हुआ था 1960 में बगदाद में, ठीक है। फर्स्ट 5 मेंबर थे ईरान, इराक, कुवैत, सऊदी अरेबिया, वेनेजुएला। हेडक्वार्टर इज लोकेटेड इन वियना, ऑस्ट्रिया। ओपेक कंट्री होल्ड्स अबाउट 80% ऑफ द वर्ल्ड्स ऑयल रिजर्व। ये सारे कंट्रीज के मेंबर हैं, जो वेनेजुएला हुआ, इक्वाडोर। तो साउथ अमेरिका में जो इक्वाडोर है, ये इसका मेंबर है, याद रखना, ठीक है। फिर वेनेजुएला भी है, 2 कंट्री है साउथ अमेरिका में। अफ्रीका में अंगोला है, इक्वेटोरियल गुनिया है, गेबॉन है, रिपब्लिक ऑफ कॉन्गो है, ठीक है। नाइजीरिया है, अल्जीरिया है, ये सब अफ्रीका में हो गए। लीबिया है, ठीक है। फिर एशिया में इराक है, ईरान है, कुवैत है, ठीक है। कतार है, कतार फॉर्मर मेंबर था, हटा दिया, ठीक है। सऊदी अरेबिया है, रिपब्लिक ऑफ कॉन्गो अफ्रीका में है। इंडोनेशिया इज अ फॉर्मर मेंबर, अब नहीं रहा। इंडोनेशिया इंक्लूड कर देंगे, कतार इंक्लूड कर देंगे, फॉर्मर मेंबर है, ठीक है। नाटो है, ठीक है। नाटो का पूरा बवाल था रशिया यूक्रेन वार के कारण, ठीक है। नाटो का एक्सपेंशन होते जा रहा है, फिनलैंड सबको मिला रहे हैं ये पूरा, ठीक है। फाउंडर्स अगर आप देखोगे तो शुरू यहाँ से हुआ था, बेल्जियम, फ्रांस, यूके, ठीक है। ये सब पुर्तगाल, ये सब देखो दी फाउंडर्स, इटली, दी फाउंडर्स। देन स्लोली दे इंक्लूडेड दी जर्मनी आया, ठीक है। जर्मनी आने के बाद, ठीक है, फिर टर्की आया, एंड देन 1990 टू 2000 फिर और भी कंट्रीज आए, जैसे कि पोलैंड आया, चेक रिपब्लिक आया। देखो कैसे एक्सपेंशन इज हैपनिंग। हंगरी आया। दिस इज वन ऑफ द रीजन दैट रशिया गॉट इट, ठीक है। उसके बाद 2000 से 2020 में देखो रोमानिया आ गया, बुल्गारिया आ गया, ये सारी कंट्री जो है ये सब आ गई आपकी। क्रोएशिया है, अप्लाई टू, अब तो ये शायद इंक्लूड हो गए फिनलैंड वगैरह, ठीक है। इधर ही न्यूज़ आई थी। तो ये सब नाटो के मेंबर हुए। इसमें ये होता है एक पे अटैक किया तो सब पे अटैक माना जाता है, ये यू हैव टू रिमेंबर। इफ अटैक्ड ऑन वन, अटैक ऑन एवरीवन, दिस इज द प्रिंसिपल ऑफ नाटो, दिस यू हैव टू रिमेंबर। 1949 में इट वाज फॉर्म्ड after Second World War. Headquarter is located in Brussels, Belgium, and while headquarter of Allied Command Operation is in Mons, Belgium, also known as Washington Treaty. ठीक है। यूरोपियन यूनियन फॉर्म्ड, देखो इसमें सब 1849 इमरजेंस ऑफ पैन यूरोपियन फीलिंग, विक्टर जो यूज द टर्म यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ यूरोप। 1949 द फर्स्ट ग्रेट एफर्ट टू ब्रिंग द नेशंस ऑफ यूरोप टुगेदर, Council of Europe was formed. 1952 Paris Treaty, the first step in the Federation of Europe, creation of the European Coal and Steel Community 1952. 1957 Rome Treaty, creation of the European Economic Community. 1993 Maastricht Treaty, creation of the European Union 1993 में बना। उससे पहले यूरोपियन कोल एंड स्टील कम्युनिटी था 1952। 57 creation of the European Economic Community। 2009 Lisbon Treaty, amendment to the Maastricht Treaty and the Rome Treaty। ये सारे यूरोपियन यूनियन पार्ट है, रोमानिया, बुल्गारिया, ग्रीस, इटली, ऑस्ट्रिया, चेक, जर्मनी, पोलैंड, लिथुनिया, लातविया, एस्टोनिया, फिनलैंड, स्वीडन, नॉर्वे, डेनमार्क, नेदरलैंड, फ्रांस, यूनाइटेड किंगडम, ये सारे यूरोपियन यूनियन के पार्ट हैं। देन कम्स आर्कटिक काउंसिल, formally established in 1996 by the Ottawa Declaration. It is an intergovernmental forum for promoting cooperation. Members कौन कौन से हैं? देखिए कनाडा है, ऊपर है ना, देखिए आर्कटिक के पास, डेनमार्क है, ऊपर है, फिनलैंड, आइसलैंड, सारे वैसी कंट्री, नॉर्वे, रशिया का भी ये पार्ट है, स्वीडन भी ऊपर ही है, यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स क्योंकि ऊपर देखा होगा अलास्का वगैरह है, यूएस। इन एडिशन 6 ऑर्गेनाइजेशन रिप्रेजेंटिंग आर्कटिक इंडिजिनियस पीपल। इसको मेंबर याद करने में यू वुड नॉट हैव डिफिकल्टी। ऑब्जर्वर स्टेटस में कौन कौन है? इंडिया एंड ऑल अदर नेशंस आर देयर। इंडिया ऑब्जर्वर है, इंक्लूडिंग चाइना, फ्रांस, जर्मनी, जापान, यूके, स्विट्जरलैंड, नेदरलैंड, सारे बड़े बड़े स्टेक होल्डर को ले लिया है। इंडिया एंड चाइना वर गिवन ऑब्जर्वर स्टेट्स इन 2013 किरुना डिक्लेरेशन। रिकमेंडेशन ऑफ द गाइडलाइंस ऑफ द आर्कटिक काउंसिल आर नॉन इन्फोर्सेबल एंड स्ट्रिक्टली द प्रेरोगेटिव ऑफ द इंडिविजुअल स्टेट, इन्फोर्सेबल नहीं रहता। हेडक्वार्टर है ट्रॉम्सो, नॉर्वे। ये रिविजन टेबल है जो आप देख सकते हो। ये थोड़ा याद रखना कि वासेनार एग्रीमेंट किससे रिलेटेड है? डुअल यूज गुड्स टेक्नोलॉजी के लिए, कि कोई चीज़ वेपन भी है, कोई चीज़ नॉर्मल यूज के लिए भी है। एनएसजी तो आपको पता ही है, न्यूक्लियर सप्लायर ग्रुप। ऑस्ट्रेलिया ग्रुप जो है केमिकल एंड बायोलॉजिकल वेपन्स है। एमटीसीआर मिसाइल्स वगैरह ये सब जो है। यूएवी टेक्नोलॉजी अनआर्म्ड व्हीकल्स को लेकर है। यूएवी कैरिंग ग्रेटर देन 500 kg, पेलोड मोर देन 300 किलोमीटर। हेग कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट इज रिलेटेड टू कंट्रोल ऑफ दिस मिसाइल टेक्नोलॉजी। रिपोर्ट में अगर थोड़ा सा देख लें, डेमोक्रेसी इंडेक्स है, इकोनॉमिस्ट इंटेलिजेंस यूनिट ऑलरेडी आस्क्ड, ग्लोबल लिवेबिलिटी इंडेक्स, इकोनॉमिस्ट इंटेलिजेंस यूनिट, करप्शन परसेप्शन ट्रांसपेरेंसी इंटरनेशनल, ग्लोबल करप्शन इंडेक्स इंडेक्स अगेन ट्रांसपेरेंसी इंटरनेशनल, ह्यूमन कैपिटल इंडेक्स वर्ल्ड बैंक, ईज ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस वर्ल्ड बैंक, ग्लोबल रिस्क रिपोर्ट वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमिक फोरम, इंपॉर्टेंट, ग्लोबल रिस्क रिपोर्ट वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमिक फोरम, ग्लोबल कॉम्पिटिटिवनेस रिपोर्ट इंडेक्स वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमिक फोरम, ग्लोबल जेंडर गैप वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमिक फोरम, ग्लोबल एनर्जी ट्रांजिशन इंडेक्स वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमिक फोरम, वर्ल्ड ट्रैवल एंड टूरिज्म कॉम्पिटिटिवनेस इंडेक्स वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमिक फोरम, वर्ल्ड कॉम्पिटिटिवनेस इंडेक्स इंस्टीट्यूट फॉर मैनेजमेंट डेवलपमेंट, इन्वायरमेंट परफॉर्मेंस इंडेक्स येल यूनिवर्सिटी एंड कोलंबिया यूनिवर्सिटी, ठीक है, ग्लोबल टेररिज्म इंडेक्स इंस्टीट्यूट फॉर इकोनॉमिक्स एंड पीस ऑस्ट्रेलिया, इंस्टीट्यूट फॉर इकोनॉमिक्स एंड पीस ऑस्ट्रेलिया, ग्लोबल पीस इंडेक्स इंस्टीट्यूट फॉर इकोनॉमिक्स एंड पीस, ग्लोबल हंगर इंडेक्स यूएस बेस्ड IFPRI and Germany based Wealth and Hunger Life and Irish NGO concerned worldwide, World Press Freedom Index, Reporters Without Border, Global Financial Stability Report IMF, World Economic Outlook Report IMF, World Investment Report UNCTAD, World Happiness Report United Nations Sustainable Development Social Network, Human Development Index UNDP, World Employment and Social Outlook Trends, ठीक है, International Labour Organization, Climate Change Performance Index German Watch, Global Innovation Index WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization, Global Economic Freedom Index Fraser Institute Canada, International Intellectual Property Index US Chambers, Global Intellectual Property Center। तो इससे we have completed all the important things। इसको एक बार सुन लीजिए, थोड़ा थोड़ा सा अगर मेमोराइज हो गया, it will definitely help you, it will definitely fetch you some marks, ठीक है। Take care of yourself, best wishes, bye bye।